$20, ladies and gentlemen. This is, if you saw the presentation earlier with Amy, did you see the changes in the girls? I mean, this is phenomenal. This is where Jose visited a salon, a friend of his in Paris. And Jose himself has celebrities a mile long, people where money is no expense. You can come to him and get the very, very finest. He visited a salon in Paris and came across these curlers there and asked the question, well, how much? I would love to supply them. I'd like to get them. And the quote on them was $20 a piece. Here he is right here. Here he is right here, zhuzhing, creating, making that perfect. And it is to the stars. And what he created here was these thermal rollers. Now, one of the things I was asking one of our makeup artists earlier about what makes these curlers so amazing is she said it makes the curling and the volumizing of hair so much quicker than ever before because you've got the curlers themselves and you have them, there's 4 different options here. You have the large, and I'll show you here in the diameter if you like. I have the large, the medium, or the small in the diameter. You can buy a pack of the large by themselves, a pack of the medium by themselves, or a pack of the small by themselves. These are all $20, or you can go for a combo pack where you're getting a couple of both the large, the medium, and the small. So how do these work? Now, I guess these are the features, because in fact, if you think about well, extra long rollers grab more hair using fewer rollers, so you don't need as many rollers. This is one of the other things that the makeup artist was referring to. And the Velcro surface grips hair and holds it firmly in place. But it's actually the inside where the magic happens, because that aluminium, aka aluminum, coating helps conduct heat to hair. And you like that? Aluminium, thin and lightweight, so you can use more without feeling weighed down. So, for those of you, one of my backgrounds is cooking, love cooking, and so I also know how well aluminium or aluminum is a great conductor and holder of heat as well. And so inside actually holds that heat. So just by putting these in the hair, using your hair dryer, heats them up, and then you just go about. They're lightweight, they're not weighing you down. You can move about, go about your business if you like. Do your nails, get ready, get those shoes on, get the handbag, make sure. I'm not suggesting you're running late, ladies. Never suggesting you're running late. But this will give you the volume that you've wanted, that you've always wanted, but never able to achieve. And I mean, a true testament was Amy in that last show, that she said that she'd had the hair up as of 6:30 a.m. the previous morning and had them all the way through. So again, the sizes on this, the large, the medium, the small. The large right now, you can do a pack of the large by themselves, a pack of the medium by themselves, or a pack of the small. But to try these out, honestly, get the combination pack where you're getting a couple of each of these. $20 for everything, and flex pay of $10 and delivered for free. I understand, I really do. When there's almost like galaxy of hair products out there, out in the marketplace, and let me tell you, I can tell you, right, look at my hair. But there's galaxies of hair products out there and different options. And you're thinking, okay, how's this any different? First of all, know that it is a customer pick. I saw it launch in the Thursday Night Beauty Show. Absolute meltdown on the phone lines. If it wasn't as good as we advertised, as we showed, as we spoke about and demonstrated, they would have all returned and we would not be showing them again. We've got them featured again for the very first time since that launch, and we still maintain that price for $20. An amazing collection, $10 is your flex pay. How do you take advantage of the flex pay? Very simple. Use your credit card or debit card. We'll still deliver them for free, get them sent to your home, be able to use them, and look, I mean, look at the difference, huh? Bang, my hair is quite curly, just so you know. It is, true. It is, you don't believe me, do you? My hair is curly if I grow it. I do, yeah, you don't believe it. At 8 a.m. this morning,